PK in the universe, and today I want to talk about the topic of save files on old cartridges, or just save files in general. Should we delete them? And you're probably thinking, why would I delete a save file? You know, there are valid reasons to do that. For example, if that save file isn't yours. Now, there's a lot of different thoughts about this. Sometimes when people get an old used game cartridge and it has some save file on it, you know, they see that save file and it's totally complete, and it's like, you know what, I don't have the heart to delete that. You know, that somebody worked their whole really hard, and some people are like, no, I'm just going to delete all the save files on it. It's silly to keep them. There's a lot of different perspectives on that. So the reason I came up with this video, I thought back to an old article I had read in 2014 about this kid who found his dad's old save file who had passed away. It was from an old Xbox game. This article's from like 2014, and it was a racing game, and so he was racing his dad's ghost car or whatever, you know, his best time or something like that, because his dad had a huge save file. So I got to thinking about, man, what if some of my cartridges have a file on there, and God forbid something would happen to me, and my son found it and thought, oh man, this must be my dad's save file, when it's totally not my save file at all, you know. And most of the time, sure, a kid might not think that because maybe that save file has a silly name or something. But what if it's a Legend of Zelda game and you called your character Link? Obviously, they might think that's you, and they're like, oh, I can't bear to delete this file, but in all reality, it isn't even mine, and I would totally not care. Not that I would care from the grave anyways, but it's like, maybe that's a good reason to delete all those save files. But at the same time, I also understand the sentiment of, man, you know, this cartridge has a history to it. Somebody played this game quite a bit, and maybe you just don't have the heart to delete that save file. Maybe you don't have kids and you don't really care what happens to those games. So there's a lot of different perspectives. But also, one thing to consider as well, Father Time will eventually delete everything. Here is my original Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening cartridge. This thing has seen better days. It is a well-loved cartridge, and guess what? The battery save no longer works on it. So I don't even play this version, and plus I have, you know, the Link's Awakening DX, and I have the Switch remake, so there's really no reason for me to go to the trouble of fixing this. Yeah, I think there's a lot of different reasons one could or would not delete old save files, but what are your thoughts? Do you delete old save files when you get an old used retro game or something like that? Or when you find old memory cards, do you just delete all the files off them? Comment below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay awesome in this universe. Thanks.